What's your first name?
David.
David, alright.
Yeah.
Mr. Reeman, tell me why you're here.
I've been having pretty strange dreams last week.
Dreams, nightmares?
Dreams and nightmares, actually.
Alright, so they're good and bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Why don't you tell me about some of them?
I was sitting on a bench in this perfect looking town. Everything was so pleasant. Too pleasant that it irked me. I felt extremely uneasy. I had a strange and uncomfortable feeling that time was running out. And then I woke up.
Well, David, it seems to me that this perfect society that you're talking about and describing that was in your nightmare, it's kind of you feeling like everything, it's not what it seems. And you don't like the people that you're surrounding yourself with, whether it be at your workplace or at home, or maybe just like a neighbor or something. So, yeah, that's... And, about the time part, I think that maybe you're feeling crushed by all the pressure that you have to keep on like a tight schedule, and it's kind of you versus time all the time.
Alright, do you have any other dreams or nightmares?
Yeah, I had this one really good dream. I was walking in an unfamiliar place that seemed like my own utopia. I felt like I could do anything I wanted. I was convinced that I could. I tried to fly, and I did. It was amazing. I was floating around, and I felt completely and utterly weightless. It was great. I ended up by the shoreline, and I felt like I was on top of the world, on top of my own world. It was ridiculous. I felt infinite. It's a shame it was just a dream. Cardboard, stand up and paint me. And then I woke up.
Oh, alright. Alright, well, for this dream, I'd say that this is you kind of trying to deal with all your stresses and whatnot, and you're kind of escaping to your own great place so that you don't have to deal with this and like these problems. Hold on one second, I didn't even take a sip of my Gatorade yet. It's good. Alright, so you flying was your escape, and that's a really cool dream. I wish I had that. You just feel so good because you feel like all your cares are gone, and this is just a coping mechanism for probably day-to-day stress, and you're very lucky to have dealt with it unconsciously, and maybe that'll help you overcome some of your problems in life, and maybe teach you not to care as much in certain situations.
Alright, now tell me about your nightmare. Or nightmares.
Nightmare's crazy. It's...
Where are we?
What the hell is going on?
Dust has
We saw knives on the ground.
We both knew we had to fight for some reason, but we didn't know what the reason was.
So we picked them up and we fought. Everything was dull and in black and white, but we could see especially clear.
Spin me round again and rub my eyes. This can't be happening when busy streets a mess with people would stop.
All of a sudden, we both dropped the knives. I was so scared that I started to run.
We ran all over. But then I felt lost, and I was forced to stop by an unknown energy.
I was trapped, and I couldn't move. I was confused why this was happening to me. As much as I tried to get up, I couldn't. I was stuck.
Oily marks appear on walls where
And then I woke up.
Well, David, for this nightmare, I would say that you and this friend that you experienced a dream with, you're very close. You say that you and him both had it the same night. Maybe you guys got into a fight prior to this situation, and it wasn't settling with you guys, and you didn't like not being friends. So your way of dealing with it was trying to fight, but you knew that it wasn't going to get anywhere. And then when you guys weren't having a strong bonded relationship, you felt trapped, and this really scared you, and you had nowhere to go. But really, just, I'd say, confront your friend and the situation, and just, I don't know, make it better from there. It seems like both of you are missing out on each other a little bit, and maybe with a little talk, you guys can move past this, you know? The knives also, they're a reoccurring theme in a lot of people's dreams. In this case, it signified, I guess, the fight between you and your friend, and how you threw them was probably the symbolism of you overcoming the violence and the hatred for him, because you knew it wasn't important in the big picture.
What about some other ones?
Well, I have this one. It's
Dream or a nightmare?
a dream.
Alright.
I found myself sitting along a pond. I knew I was waiting for somebody, but I didn't care at all how long it would take for them to get there. I felt so at peace and carefree while I was sitting. When my friend came, we started to walk, and we shared the experience of peace and tranquility together.
She was happy, it shows in the sun, and it was.
And then I woke up.
Well, Damon, for this one, maybe a lot of people foresee future events happening, so maybe this is your way of kind of subconsciously planning something out, so that in real life you actually make this happen. You and your friend will go to a nice place and have a great time and experience just a peaceful evening, something like that, you know? And the fact that you were all okay with being alone, that means that sometimes you need your alone time, and you don't mind feeling like you're not getting anything done, because you actually are. You're getting a lot of things done within yourself, and you're growing as a person with just you and your own thoughts.